Hey, it's Ashley, your host that's going coast to coast with the ABR Roadshow, and today we're in Gainesville, Georgia at Quillin's Grill. We've got Denise in there cooking it up, Brittany making the cakes, Austin on the grill, and they're making some delicious food. Let's go check it out. All right, so I'm back in the kitchen with Austin today, and we are making a burger, but this just isn't your normal burger. Austin, what are we making?
We're making a Philly burger. So this Philly burger is gonna have about 7.5 ounces of ground beef. It's gonna have about 2.5 ounces of shaved prime rib with sauteed onions and peppers with garlic seasoning. It's delicious, it's amazing.
Okay.
So good.
Gonna be good.
So good, it's gonna be great.
All right, let's make it.
Let's do this.
So you said it's 7 ounces of beef plus
7.5 ounces of ground beef.
That's important.
7.5, it is important.
With
and 2.5 ounces of shaved prime rib.
Oh my goodness.
So
usually
it's
like
10 ounces total, and it's a big burger.
Giant.
It's a big burger.
And then you're sauteing
Onions and peppers.
to give it that flavor. So do you know where this idea came from to mix, the prime rib with the burger?
To be honest with you, I don't even remember. It was either my mom or my dad, which are the owners.
Yeah.
And so they came up with, they kind of ballparked it, it could have been my sister as well. I'm gonna throw the fun on.
Well,
so like as far as
excited.
whenever I do my onions and peppers, some people like a crunchier onion. I don't, I like them more caramelized.
Yeah.
So I like to slow cook mine, get them real just
Juicy?
Yes.
Flavorful?
If they're like that, yes. Now with an onion that has a crunch to it, I just can't do it. I'm not a big fan of that at all.
Well, I can eat anything, and I try anything like 5 times. So however you make them, I'm gonna try, and I'm sure I'm gonna love it.
Oh, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good.
All right, so we've got our burger here, topped with the sauteed onion and mushroom, 2 different types of cheese on it.
Yes, ma'am.
What do we got?
Swiss and American cheese.
With a side of au jus.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you said this is like a 10-ounce burger?
It is 10 ounces of meat.
10 ounces of meat. Get that.
So typically you want to take it, you want to dunk it in the au jus right there.
It's falling out the backside.
It is. It might be hot on you, but.
Am I wearing it?
No, you did pretty good actually. She did good. Well,
it's tender, juicy, lots of meat, lots of flavor.
Definitely a lot of meat.
You're gonna have to give me this plate because this is mine now.
That is all yours, ma'am.
So I'll be devouring the rest of this, and we'll go see you out in the dining room with the 2 other dishes. So I'm here at Quillin's Grill with owner Denise and her daughter Brittany. And Denise, how long have you guys been in business?
33 years, but 13 at this location.
At this location, you've been running it. And tell me, what made you want to get into the restaurant industry or inspired you to do so?
I've just always loved it. I went to work when I was 13 at the Burger Chef.
Okay.
And throughout my life, I did a lot of other things, but
Hospitality and...
Well, I worked for IBM, and I was a nurse aide, things like that, but I always went back to the restaurant.
Always back to the restaurant. Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's nothing like the chaos of the kitchen.
That's right.
But then also seeing, a lot of familiar faces and getting to know the families. And your family grew up, in the restaurant.
They sure did.
Brittany, can you tell us a little bit about, what you remember from being a child and your parents owning the restaurant industry?
Sure. So when I was 3 years old, they actually took over their very first restaurant.
Yeah.
A lot of the people. Yes, girl. And I was so easily aggravated, and the customers loved to aggravate me. So I actually have to tell this story. There was this guy that ate with us. His name was Lard, and he loved to aggravate me. Yes, and he always called me his little fat girl.
But his name was Lard?
His name was Lard, yes. Yeah. And so then we had another guy. It was so funny, but I would get so upset and I would just cry and cry. Yeah, so. Yeah, so now I'm very thick-skinned. I can handle anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this real quick. I was holding her, and I was going around talking to my customers and being real nice and proper and everything. And this gentleman I've never seen before, I'm talking to her. She goes, "Hey, your breath stinks." I wanted to crawl through the floor. I'm like, she didn't say that.
She was a child.
She was,
And then now you're like, let me get you a dessert, sir.
Yes.
What can I get for you?
I was like, please come back in.
We'll fix this. But okay, so you grew up here, and now you're a part of it. What do you do here?
So I actually do a lot of the baking, do wedding cakes, birthday cakes, special occasion cakes. We have a dessert case here in the front of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And so I love to do a lot of homemade cheesecakes, cake pops, pies, anything that's really kind of whimsical and out of the norm. I'm up for the challenge for that. And I feel like this baking gives me the opportunity to do that.
And people are coming here like specifically for
Oh yes,
dessert.
they definitely do. We bounce off of each other a lot. So, you know, if she's booking a wedding, she'll say, hey, you know, do you have somebody for your cake? And if not, then she puts them in touch with me. And then same if I meet with a cake, you know, client and say, hey, you know, do you have catering? And if not, hook her up. So, yeah.
And then there's people like me that come in like, we're doing a Facebook Live. Can we cake your brother in the face?
So good. It will be a memory never forgotten.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I'm like, not to waste your cake or anything, you know. Oh my goodness.
I wasted the whole cake.
Oh yeah. That was payback.
Yeah, so he was, you know, obviously working back in the kitchen. You guys are seeing a lot of people come in throughout the years. Can you tell me a little bit about, you know, the familiar faces that you're serving day in and day out and what they mean to you?
Well, a lot of these customers, they're my customer family.
Customer family.
Customer family. They've ate with us 30 years. And throughout that time, you know, of course, we've grown to acquire more. But we just love the fact that they'll call me up and go, will you make chicken and dumplings Friday?
You're that connected.
Yeah, I am. Yes, absolutely.
So much so you've even taken some recipes
Yes.
from time to time
Yes.
from customers.
Yes.
The customer family.
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Well, I'm glad to know I can call and be like,
You sure
I'm on my way.
Absolutely.
Get a cake ready for your son's face and chicken and dumplings for me.
That's right. That's right. But they have just always followed us wherever we were.
Yeah, I love that. And I think your community definitely supports you. You support them, and that's how it should be.
That's right.
And you're keeping their bellies full. Now, I brought my appetite, and I'm sitting here like,
I'm so glad. You know, food, I love.
I love food.
You know.
I'm a girl that can eat. I don't even know what to try first. What do you think? This here?
I think you might want to try that first.
Looks pretty good. This is your chicken and dumplings.
Yes, ma'am.
I called it in ahead. I said, hey, I'm coming.
That's right. She did, yes.
Can you tell me how the process of this and why this is different maybe than somewhere else?
Well, everything,
I'm gonna take me a big old bite.
98% of everything we do is from scratch. You know, I start with a chicken base that I make, and then we make our own dough for the dumplings, and I boil off the chicken, and there's a secret.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't tell you this.
It's a big secret.
It's a big secret.
You want to whisper it?
Yeah.
The mic will still pick it up.
You can't take the lid off. Once they start boiling, you turn it down real low and don't take the lid off for 15 minutes. It'll mess them up.
That's a secret.
It's a secret. Yes, it messes them
Really?
up. Yeah, yeah.
Now, I gotta say,
They'll fall apart.
I had favorite chicken and dumplings. You know, I travel everywhere.
Yes.
I just stopped it right there. And I'm not just saying that. It's delicious.
Thank you.
And I tell, you know, I'm like a stray cat. Like, you guys have fed me, you welcomed me as soon as I got here.
Yes.
It's gonna be tough getting rid of me, I'm sorry.
Hey, we don't want rid of you.
Like,
Not at all.
just stay with us.
That is delicious. And like a good
Thanks.
comfort food too.
It
you know?
is. It really is.
Now we got prime rib here. This is like the biggest prime rib I've ever seen. How many ounces is this guy?
16.
16 ounces.
It's a little over a pound.
It might be, yeah.
With a loaded baked potato,
butter,
sour cream, the au jus.
Cheese and bacon.
Ooh.
It's all cooked
here.
authentically too.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about the prime rib?
Well, we, like I said, we use the wet base for it and put some seasonings on it, a little bit of water, and then we cook it high, like on 350.
That's juicy.
Yeah.
Real tender too.
Yeah. For like 30 minutes. Then you turn it down real low, like to 225, and cook it for like 2 more hours. Yeah.
So it's a process.
Yes.
Now, are the prime rib, is this served daily?
Yes.
Oh, every day. It's not like it's a special.
We make a prime rib every day. Yep. Yeah.
I'm sure you go through a lot too.
We
Probably
do.
sell out. That
We
is
do.
phenomenal. And
Thank you.
giant.
It is huge.
That is
you
so
have to
good.
have a big appetite.
And stretchy pants.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I brought my stretchy pants.
That's right, girl.
Well, this has been great, and I'm telling you, you don't have to kick me out of here. I feel like family.
Well, you are now. You're a family now.
Me, I'm
Yes.
like, uh-oh.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much. And we're honored. We're so honored that you all chose us.
Y'all, that prime rib, chicken and dumplings, the burger, all of it was so delicious here at Quillin's Grill. For a full list of restaurants that you need to eat and check out, go to americasbestrestaurants.com. I'll see y'all on the road.